where are the other dragon lords during Aegon the Conqueror's conquest? Now, what I mean by other dragon lords is the other dragon riding families. We know from the story of Game of Thrones, how it begins is Aegon's family, before Aegon was born, leaves Valyria because they know the doom is coming, and they go to Dragonstone, and after the doom comes, all the dragon lords are wiped out, along with Valyria, and the Targaryens are the only dragon riding family in the world. Now that's nice and all, making the Targaryens super powerful, but logically it doesn't make that much sense, because there are thousands of dragons, over 1,000 dragons I think, during that period in Valyria. So we can assume there are around 1,000 dragon lords at least. And how is that every dragon lord except for Aegon's family was in Valyria at that time? I mean, they're dragon lords, obviously they probably go fly about somewhere in different places. So you're saying that none of them survived the doom? They were all exactly in Valyria during the doom? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, they could have gone traveling, some of them could have been exiled, some of them could have left before because they didn't like the place. Maybe some of them even left fearing what Aegon's family said, indirectly at least. But no, in the story, the Targaryens are the only dragon riding family in the world because of the doom. And I think that's honestly a bit of a missed opportunity. And there should be a few other dragon riders in the world, at least a handful, honestly. And think about it, if a few dragon riding now after Aegon conquers Westeros, his family is in the throne and he has sons and they have all their dragons. Imagine if after a few decades, maybe during King Jaehaerys' reign, when the Targaryens were at the peak of their power, what if suddenly another family of dragon riders just shows up claiming that they want to take over Westeros, and we have an all-out dragon war between the Targaryens and whatever noble family that was riding those dragons back then in Valyria? That would be awesome. And it would be honestly a lot better than the Targaryens fighting each other and killing the entire continent. Honestly, that would be an awesome storyline if another Targaryen, another dragon riding family shows up. And maybe we could put in a storyline that this is a higher family, the ruling family or something, so they feel like they have a right to higher rank family than the Targaryens, and they feel like they have a right to rule over everything because they control Valyria or something like that. I mean, there must have been a hierarchy of power in Valyria, even in the Dragon Lords. There must be some leaders and some people about who control everything. So maybe it could be one of those families, and they decide to take over Westeros, or maybe take over the world, and they assemble their own army, and they decide to go to war with the Targaryens and try to take over Westeros, and Targaryens and their dragons and the whole of the Westerosi armies coming together to fight it. That would have been an awesome storyline. We could see new dragons, new dragon riders. We could have seen Balerion fight a dragon even huger than him, potentially, because when Balerion left Valyria, he was a small dragon and there were bigger dragons. Maybe those dragons could be huge and we could see an awesome fight. And it is a missed opportunity, honestly, that the Targaryens were the only family that managed to survive. It could have been a good plot point to start a all-out dragon war, which would be awesome to see. Now, obviously, it would be complicated to make, but still, it would be incredible, and I think everyone would be excited to watch these two dragon riding families fight each other. Yeah. So that's my opinion on the Targaryens being the only dragon lords in the world after the doom of Valyria.